All right, guys, you want to see something really messed up?
Yes?
I might not be working for Corridor much longer. After just take a look at this. So into this program, I provided just footage of an actor, and I said, make this person an alien.
Okay.
What does that mean?
And an alien, it made him.
Oh, there
Oh,
he is.
shoot!
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Dude, it's like composited too.
It's nearly perfect.
It doesn't look like it's...
I did 0 effects work on this. I clicked a button, I said, make him an alien. An hour later, it spat this out.
It's nuts, because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, every step that would go into actually doing this. I mean, all of it would take an astronomical amount of time. You need to do a ton of prep, asset gathering on set. So you're saying you literally just click a single button and it does all of it.
It might be like 3 buttons.
Oh, then I'm not interested.
You know what? It's
if
3
we
buttons.
We're all one by one appearing. Whoa.
You know how many button clicks this took to achieve this effect?
I have an idea. 3.
That's exactly correct.
Isn't this so jacked up that this exists?
Yeah.
The reason we specifically have stopped making videos like this is because the last one took months.
Freaking Bosstown Dynamics videos, we made 2 of them. We spent weeks just painting out Clint.
It's just a one-click solution to our CG characters. And you know, I have a history of making shorts with CG characters. I made a short film called Scooty, which came out on Corridor. And that film features a full CG character throughout the entirety of the short film. And that took me about 3 years to complete. Because for all of the 200 shots that had that CG character, I would have to first on set record the person doing their performance, then ask them to leave the frame, get the clean plate of the background to then put the CG character over, then record the motion capture, bring the CG character in, track the footage so we get the right camera movement, and then add extra animations for the face and eyes and everything, relight that, render it out, put it into After Effects, composite it, match the color, saturation, blah, blah, blah. It took like maybe a day or 2 days per shot, and now it's just one button, and I did all of these shots in an afternoon.
So Peter, how many shots in Scooty?
I think there were about 200 visual effects shots.
Oh, dude. Should I even show this to him?
No, it'll break his heart.
Show me, show me.
It would have taken you 8 days.
Genuinely, how does this make you feel?
You know, I don't know whether I should be mad or excited or scared. I've spent my whole life doing this. You know, this is my professional career. And that part of me is like, God dang, did I waste all my time here? But the 14-year-old in me is so pumped about this. Like, if I had this when I was a kid and I was running around making movies with my friends, I would just unlimit my creativity at that time.
The reality is, if you could make Scooty without any of this, like how much more are you now capable of? If you were given a week, I mean, it said, what, 8 days? Do you think that in 1 week you could make a short that features CG characters?
I mean, I hope so. If the answer is yes, that's gonna open the door to so much unbridled creativity.
Next week, we got a whole short film with a full CG cast of characters.
I think a week from Friday, you will be able to sit down and watch a whole short film with CG characters.
I want on my desk a whole short film full of CG characters, all right, in 1 week.
I'll burn it to a Blu-ray and smack it down on your desk.
Will it take longer for you to burn the Blu-ray than it will for you to do the visual effects for the short film?
Actually, the last time I burned a disc was from iDVD in 2007, and that took about 12 hours. So I think maybe yes.
I'm excited for Peter to get started on this because Peter, he has a very specific personality. If you've seen any of our render challenges, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
One day to do it, and you're like, I'm gonna make a movie.
Peter has a perfectionist personality, and generally it's kind of nice. I love when people really put passion into their work and exceed expectations, but discipline and restraint, those are 2 incredibly important aspects you need to be practicing as an artist. Nico and myself, within the first year of us running this YouTube channel, we did a year basically of saying, hey, let's do a video every 2 weeks. As much passion as we have for making art, in order to support ourselves doing it, we have to be very cognizant of how fast we can achieve things, or else suddenly we're spending months, years on projects. So it's a huge challenge for Peter. He's incredibly talented. I sincerely hope he can pull it off because If there is any tool that's going to allow him to do it, it's this. Peter said at the end of this process he will deliver me a Blu-ray disc. So he's going to have to finish this project and make sure he's allotting enough time for him to figure out how he's going to get this onto physical media as well. In fact, I'm going to make a space right here. This is going to be where he puts that disc. And if this is not here, when the deadline hits, he has failed.
What's up, yo? Is that a Jan I see?
So Peter, pitch me your story, pretend like I'm a very important producer, we're in an elevator, time's ticking away.
Okay, how many floors do I have?
Let's say 6.
Okay, so it's about 3 sibling aliens on a road trip across the US in their UFO, and they run out of...
No, I'm just doing one by one. I'm doing one by one.
Anyways, so they run out of food, they gotta stop at a farmhouse and avoid getting caught while they pick up more food for their adventure.
And you're up to the challenge?
I think it's gonna be great. I'm very excited about this new software, and I'm hoping it lets me achieve my dreams in an insane amount of time.
You're gonna be fine. I have so much faith that you're gonna pull this off, man.
I gotta be honest, it's been like a year since I picked up a cinema camera. Dude, I've been working on a freaking video game the last year. I haven't made any movies. I'm making a VR game. It's gonna be super sweet. It's called Heartshot. You should check it out or whatever. I wonder if that director-shooter muscle has atrophied a little bit. I'm honestly a little worried about it, but I'm gonna make sure I got my skills up to par. We got lenses. We got batteries and media. We got the camera out there. Everything is ready to go, and all we have to do now is make the goddamn thing.
I mean, this is not even good.
Got a lot of anxiety going on right here. Just gotta tell it, you know, it's okay to be there. A little tip for you, if you wanna calm down really quickly, just do a few of these. You do a big breath in, hold it, and then a little bit more. Ooh. Let that out. Do that like 5 times. It'll calm you right down. And if you're ready to make a movie.
Takes a little bit of the pressure off to know that I'm gonna be fully covered up. You know, even if my performance is bad, he can just redo the keyframes on the 3D rig and then he can make it look like I was a good actor. And so for me, that's kind of best case scenario. None of that even has to be kept.
Yeah, that's perfect. Awesome. Let's move on. So shooting with Wonder Dynamics, I don't really have to worry that much about VFX, but I also have to be very cognizant of the fact that it has its limitations. I've used Wonder Dynamics a little bit, you know, just through the beta and some random tests, but I don't really know where the quirks lie and everything, and so I gotta be careful not to let anything obscure Austin. Here's hoping that everything works out. I honestly don't know. We're in the studio today on the easiest day of filming ever had. I mean, the first day was the hard day. We were on set. We were under time constraints, but today's gonna be super chill. What we're getting today, we're not even getting shots. We're basically getting a visual mocap today because all this that we're filming today is gonna take place in a UFO. And so what we're really getting is the performance so that later we can take the Blender file that it gives you during its processing and put our UFO background into that file. And then once it's in Blender, I'll take my CG camera and I'll do the cool like Steven Spielberg camera moves and everything.
It's interesting because you're not like trying to frame up like an actual shot per se. You're just trying to get everyone's performances like within the camera so that you can play around with them and move them later in post.
So on camera, this looks so stupid. Because right now it's just like an awkward static shot of these 3 people in the same frame.
Yeah. Can I just see?
Yeah, totally.
Because you said this is like really goofy and feels really weird. Let's see what happens when you roll a take here. Let me stand over your shoulder for a moment.
All right, yeah, right over.
Doesn't look like he's really playing to the strengths of the software right now. The characters are overlapping a lot. They're interacting with each other. Look, this is some, magical software, but it doesn't do everything. I don't know if this particular style was tested, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we tested with the live footage, but like this whole setup that they're doing right now is totally unproven. You don't know if it's gonna work.
Yeah.
So you're like crossing your fingers right now, basically. You're crossing your toes.
I'm crossing everything right now. I'm like 80% sure it's gonna work. If it ends up being the 20%, I can always just spend 3 years on it.
If it doesn't work, we just have to cut it, probably, right? Like, if a shot doesn't work, it's not like there's an option to just like animate it by hand, right? Because the whole goal of this is to do it really quickly.
I mean, yeah, but...
I'm starting to get the sense that I'm making you uncomfortable.
No, you never make me uncomfortable. Am I saving a lot of work for later right now? No. I mean, how the hell else are we gonna get this shot? You know, we gotta have somebody in a UFO. I don't see a UFO set around here anywhere. We gotta use the green screen. Come on. You know what? Sam is right. I thought I learned my lesson after the Spider-Man short film, and then I thought I learned my lesson after Scooty, but I have yet to learn my lesson because what am I gonna do? Not make it good? Screw that. I will do whatever it takes to make it good. You gotta. I don't know what I'm saying. I wrote this thing, we shot it, and I gotta stick to the idea. So if that means I gotta take a shot or 2 or 10 into Blender and do some custom work, I'm gonna do it. I can make it in a week, I think. All right, so we got everything shot, got it offloaded onto the computer. I have all of the audio synced and everything ready to go, so I'm gonna be diving into this edit, and I'm very excited. So let's see, I got my drone shots here, which is offline for some reason.
Peter, how's the edit? Is this a good time? Because I have something I have to tell you, and it's incredibly important.
Sam, you're in my computer.
No one cares. Look, right now marks the 13th anniversary of us starting this channel. So we're going to do something super special.
No way.
What? No?
Oh, I just said no way.
Oh, okay. See this cool shirt I'm wearing? We've embodied one of the most iconic moments in video editing. This shirt represents the blood, sweat, and tears that we've gone through.
Because it's red.
This shirt is a limited edition shirt that's going to be on sale right now for 7 days. It's a limited edition run.
Where can I get this shirt?
CorridorDigital.store. Look, there's something even more important I have to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Every single person who purchases one of these limited edition shirts is going to be entered into a giveaway where you will have a chance to win a $10,000 Puget Systems workstation, just like the ones we are using in our studio right now.
Dang, so that's gonna be a nice computer. $10,000, that's crazy.
The point is we want to do something super special because these 13 years have been super important to us. And we want to make sure that one of our lucky viewers, can actually have a super cool computer.
That's such a good deal. How are we staying afloat with this deal?
Because Puget's paying for it. This is coming out of Puget's pocket.
That's great. So how did you get in my computer?
We're not actually having a conversation. You're speaking to a pre-recorded video clip.
Well, then I should probably just get back to editing. I'm gonna delete this.
Peter, wait, there's still more talking points. Hold on.
I gotta get back to it.
Wait, there's more talking points.
Sorry. So last night I sat down and I designed the characters for the piece. I got a spacesuit model from online, but I wanted a unique head for the characters. And so I started with just a basic blob and I kept sculpting at it until it looked right. I'm really happy with this character.
Let me get this straight though. You're going to make 2 more characters.
Well, I mean, you just have to set up the one and then slightly alter it to get the 2 more.
That's a lot of work.
Ren, how many times have we had this conversation?
So many. But I think for the first time ever, especially using Wonder Dynamics, I think you actually have a shot at getting all of it done.
I think it might be possible this time.
No, yes, that looks horrifying.
That's what you see. That's what you come in on and see.
Oh, that looks great. Actually, never mind, that looks wonderful. And that's something you modeled?
Yes.
Rather than selecting the pre-made ones. It would save a lot of time.
You know? What are we doing?
Is there a cut of this thing yet or anything like?
Some of it is cut.
What do you mean some of it?
That's exactly what I mean.
Interesting. Okay. How many days does that leave you then for the VFX?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh, that's great. So I have 4 days.
Does this rig work with Wonder Dynamics yet? Have you actually gotten it to work with their system?
Well, the way this facial tracking works in the software is based off of things called blend shapes. A blend shape can be anything like left eyebrow up or right cheek below. And then the way it animates the face is by blending in between those different shapes. So I still have to do that, which is probably going to be a good amount of work, but...
How many blend shapes are you going to make?
52.
No, you're not gonna make 52. You're gonna finish the cut, make a list of the emotional beats the characters go through, and you're gonna only make the blend shapes of those emotions.
That's actually the way to go, for sure. That's what to do.
I can't handle this.
I'm legitimately stressed out about whether he can finish this in time.
Sam, I won't let you down.
Right. I know you won't.
It just...
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that.
There will be a Blu-ray of something on your desk on Tuesday. I mean, I got the Blu-ray right here. I just gotta burn it.
Someone will figure out the burner situation.
We buried it! God dang it, we buried it in the backyard.
We have to dig it up. Dig it up.
Dig up the time capsule, but very briefly.
Hey, so I've been here all weekend. What's this video about? Matt, you want to see something cool?
Sure, Peter. Let's check it out.
Okay, cool. I got a lot of cool visual effects to show you right now.
Can't wait.
Okay, so, you know, Wonder Dynamics, they got that alien, but we don't want to use their alien. We want to use our custom alien. We want our custom squish. And I have done some tests with the custom squish, and I want to show you guys.
Wow. Ooh.
He looks like a really cool guy.
It's kind of a chiller.
Yeah, it's all working. Look at this.
Look at the facial expressions.
No, that's what
How
I
the
was, yeah.
smile is coming through, the blinking.
Squish is such an expressive character. You need all 52 blend shapes in there for sure.
I did all 52.
Did you
Let
do
me
all
tell-
52?
I did all dang 52, son, and it was easy. Sam tells me lots of things to do, but you know who has to make the decision? Me. All right, so now that all the hard like character modeling and sculpting and blend shape stuff is done, literally this is all I need to do to get one of these shots. Check this out.
That's a shot.
Right, there's the shot. Scan frame for actors.
Scanning.
So which of us shall descend first? I volunteer Squeebs.
It's so easy, I could do it. I had full confidence that you were going to do it.
I don't know if I believe that, but I'm flattered. Honestly, from here it's smooth sailing. I got the characters ready to go. Just got to load those in, load in some shots, finish that edit, do some extra little VFX tweaks here and there, and there will be something you can watch. That is true.
Yeah, I mean, we were watching something now, too.
Yeah, this is technically something to watch.
So if you think about it, really, I've already delivered on my promise.
I believe in you, buddy.
Thanks,
You
bud.
can do it.
That's friendship. We are right up on the line here. But I got some cool stuff, so let's take a look at it. So it's not just Wonder Dynamics in this video. I decided to be a smart person and add extra work to a video that already had a lot of VFX in it. So there's some traditional VFX shots, like the car smashing. We don't have a rusty car, we don't have a UFO that can pick it up and smash it against the ground, so we gotta go on Sketchfab, find a rusty old car. We do some simulations on little bits and bobs, so it feels like it actually has some physics to it when it's lifting off the ground. Hit render and we're good to go, baby. And I put a CG spaceship in there. What do you want me to say? I mean, you know what I did. It's just your classic VFX, dude. Wish I could be spending my time doing other things, but who am I gonna take that up with? Me. It's my fault. It's all my fault. And I just have to accept that and move through it. All right, Dean, get out of here. I need to get back to work.
What about the Blu-ray? Did you find a Blu-ray burner yet?
I'll burn it to a Blu-ray and smack it down on your desk.
God dang it, we buried it in the backyard.
This is not here. When the deadline hits, he has failed.
That's a 1,000-year arc for us to live, dude. That's our home for the next 1,000 years.
Did you finally finish it? A man of his word. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, Sam. That means a lot.
That's all. Peter actually was able to pull it off, which is absolutely mind-blowing. He's taken something that normally requires a lot of time, energy, or money, or manpower to accomplish, and has done it in an incredibly small amount of time. If he's trying to accomplish something visually, it feels like there's nothing he can't do. He has the tools, whether it's an Unreal thing, whether it's live action, whether it's in Blender, it's fully CG. He's in that world now of being able to accomplish his vision. But when you can do anything, what do you choose to do? At the end of the day, it's not about how cool your VFX are anymore. It's the challenge against yourself. Now that you have released something, what do you need to refine and find ways to improve? I think that's what it really comes down to. So Peter's a special guy. I look forward to seeing anything he creates.